on YouTube? Shane here. I don't know why I missed this. I knew when it was coming out, but I've been really busy lately. This is Jessica's comeback. Again, you guys know that SNSD had their 10-year anniversary. Looks like Jessica was late to the party. Some people were speculating that there was some kind of relation between the two music videos and the teasers at least, or it's a coincidence. I don't know. Let's check out the full music video, guys, and gotta support Jessica 2 and OT9 as a whole. Here we go. Sorry for being a little bit late here. It's probably gonna make me sad anyway. Alright. Alright, Sika, so she's late to a party, which looks eerily similar to how SNSD was in the all-night video partying. Jessica's songs are too emotional. Alright. Alright, Cherry Blossom. Okay, she's looking at herself. Hello, beautiful. It's a... Oh, it's giving me chills. Okay, so I guess it wasn't that. It's just a coincidence. Looks like she was with a guy having a party, I guess. Well, it looks like she's still celebrating something bigger than her birthday, but I don't know. Hello. Oh, hold on. Get defensive anytime a guy touches an SNSD member. Oh well, she's still an SNSD member to me. I will never get used to that, no matter how long time passes. Oh, I wonder if he is an analogy for SNSD, or if we just all read into this too much. I think we do read into it too much, but she looks absolutely gorgeous. I've never seen Sicko with like a guy in any kind of video, really. Wow, look at that sky. Oh, it's sad. I don't know what would be more sad, the concept of this video as like what it really is, or figuratively if this boyfriend or whatever he is representing something else that she ended up leaving behind on the anniversary here. Fruit Loops? Oh, what's happening? Are we going back in time? Oh god, dude, I scared the hell out of me, man. I thought for a second like we were gonna see like, I knew it didn't make sense, but I thought we were gonna see like SNC members or something. Guys, I'm gonna just say it on video right now. One of the reasons why I ended up not making this video today once I realized I had missed it was because I just have been too sad about Sunday Shide ever since Jessica left. It will never be the same for me, and I will never be used to it. I can never get used to it. It just was something so unexpected too. It's not like we had any warning when Sika left. Sorry, I'm trying to watch it and talk at the same time. But this went back in time, so he's not actually there. Okay. And Sika is alone. Alright. Every Jessica music video has to be sad. I guess everyone is gonna be sad for me until forever, I guess. Don't misinterpret my reaction. Doesn't mean I don't like it. I still cannot get used to her not being a member of SNSD. It's been, I guess, what, like 2 years now? I don't know what happened in 2 years, but to be honest, I don't know what happened in the past 8 or 10 years. And I'm like fiddling with my computer here. I just can't get used to it, guys. When I see Sika, I expect to see the rest of the members. When I see the other members, I expect to see Sika. I can never get used to it. It's just something that's like impossible for me to get used to. We just lost too many good groups, too many good members out of groups. SM, is basically the only big company that's lost members from every single one of their groups except for their newest group. And I've mentioned that so many times. Shiny too, Shiny and Red Velvet. But Shiny is not a huge group. You know, I don't mean popularity. I mean members, number of members. They don't have that many members, so it's not as easy, I guess, not statistically as likely for them to lose members, I guess, because they're a smaller member group. Unlike, you know, like Super Junior and, you know, SNSD, I guess. But then you think about DBSK, and, you know, that was the first thing that started it all when they left. So again, I do want to emphasize something, because it's something that does kind of get on my nerves when I read it. When I hear about, oh, Sully's is selfish, you know, she's fucking slut or something. Please don't say that kind of stuff. She is doing a lot of weird stuff now. I think something is psychologically maybe wrong with her at this point, and I feel really bad. And I hope she gets whatever help she needs. There are some times where the things she does really creeps me out. It does not look like the Sully from before. I don't know if it was like abuse or what. I don't know. Something not right with Sully. But on the other hand, Sika is totally obviously fine. I don't think she left in any way for selfish reasons. I think there was a lot of stuff that went on behind the scenes that we'll never know about, because we're not an SNSD member, we're not an SM staff, and we're not Jessica. But making any negative assumptions about anybody except SM, in my opinion, this is kind of idiotic, if I may say that, because anyone can just Google search SM's history and see that they have been condemned for the past, since before SNSD existed. They've been getting in trouble for these things. They've, you know, been found guilty in courts of law for unlawful contracts. They've had to rewrite every one of their contracts. Well, they said they don't have to rewrite all of them, but they were basically forced to do all their contracts again after the DBSK thing. At least all the new ones that they were going to write for new, you know, trainees and new artists. The whole Korean entertainment industry, when it came especially to contracts, changed because of the DBSK thing, because DBSK won against SM, and then that prevented companies from making the same type of slave contracts, and it made it illegal. But SM's been found, you know, guilty of so many things, and the thing about it is SM is the most powerful and one of the biggest companies in Korea when it comes to K-pop, but it doesn't give them any kind of right to be arrogant and abuse that power and extort their artists and exploit their artists for monetary gain. Because you know what the silly thing about it is, they don't have to do any of that. SM groups are so talented and SM is so influential and powerful, they don't need to extort or exploit their artists. They can treat them with respect and treat them very well, and still have just the same degree of success and the same money-making ability that they do if they are potentially abusing their artists, such as what DBSK and some other, you know, people have talked about, JYJ. So, you know, we lost 21, I know that, but we did not like lose 21 in a way where it was like they sued YG or something. It wasn't like that. It was a little bit of mismanagement on YG's part. I think 21 really should have just kept going, but it was not like what's going on in SM still to today. We still don't have FX. I'm gonna just be honest with you guys, and this is gonna really hurt me to say this, and I'm putting in this video because I do want to start making some of these videos just more than just the reaction, like, oh yeah, what's going on YouTube, Shane? Oh, this is a reaction, okay, bye. You know, that's what I thought, okay, bye. I want to talk, you know, a little bit more in some of these videos at the end here, because it's Shane's K-pop videos, and I want to talk about, you know, what I want to talk about. So let me get back to the topic. I love FX. I've been an FX fan since, I guess, the very, very end of 2009. I don't think they're coming back. I don't think they'll come back. If they come back, it'll be their last one. And I usually wouldn't admit that because I don't want to, but I just don't see anything positive with SM anymore. With their track record is just negative, 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 negative. Yeah, they debuted EXO and I was really excited about it, and then that fucking started to fall to shit. Then they debuted Red Velvet, and I'm a fan of Red Velvet, but I said in another video before that I can see far down the line something happening with Red Velvet, but I said I hope that it doesn't. But I can imagine that they're going through the same things all their seniors went through or are still going through. And nobody can deny with any sense of morality what happened with DBSK, because I'm gonna just straight up with that thing right there. It's in legal writing, so I don't care what anybody says, because SM lost the court case. It's that simple. They were found guilty. They were found to have illegal contracts that were unlawful and voided, and had to fucking redo everything after that. And that changed the whole music industry. So you can't ever say, oh, SM is innocent, all these artists just want to leave for money, am I denying that if, say, Luhan leaves EXO and promotes in China, that he's not going to make more money alone? Of course he'd make more money alone. You know why? Because if you're a solo artist anywhere, you're not doing a fucking 12-way split with your members, and they're not also having a giant mega corporation like SM taking most of your profits. Of course. But do I believe that they just left like because they felt like leaving, because they wanted to just be selfish and leave? No, I truly believe they left because they had problems, and they felt like they would be treated better doing it on their own, and felt like they were not treated properly. So, you know, and like I said, I always go back to the precedent of the legal records. These are public records, guys. You can look up the old contracts. You can look up what was in the contracts from the JYJ, because after that lawsuit, or actually during the lawsuit, SM usually has those contracts private, but the court made them public. You can go read them. You can go read English translations of those contracts, and they're fucking nuts. They're fucking crazy. So when you go and do as much research as I did, because I love the SM artists so much, and I got really quite involved in all this. Sorry, I dropped some. Quite involved in all this. There's no denying it. You can't give them the benefit of the doubt, really, at all. When it comes to SM, it's like nearly impossible to give SM the benefit of the doubt when you see every motherfucking group that they have having some problem, minus SHINee and minus their newest group. You know, as far as SHINee goes, there's been a few little incidents that have happened that they've recovered from, like health stuff and hospitalizations, and like Jonghyun not promoting at one point, but you know, they never had a problem with like a lawsuit or anything, or a member leaving. But they've still not been without incident. It luckily didn't result in a member leaving or whatever. But I imagine with a group with a small member size as SHINee, a member leaving would be disbanding. Now, suddenly leaving FX was probably another one of the big shockers to me, because FX is also a small group, and now it's a 4-member group that has been gone for how long has that FX been gone? Like 2.5 fucking years, you know. And I want to see here. 2015, yeah, 2015. What month was it? October. It's going on 2 years, and there's been no FX, and been very little that we've seen. We've seen suddenly having a sex scene in a movie, but there's like no FX. I saw Luna at the SM Town Live. That's the first fucking SM town that I've been to that's not had FX. I'm lucky that I got to go to 2 other SM towns back in the States, where I got to see SNSD. I got to see basically every group, FX, but I'll never get to see all the members of FX again. And I should have been able to see at least the 4 members of FX at SM town. This is SM town in Seoul. I'm in Seoul. I went to the SM town in fucking Seoul. So it's not like, oh, they had a scheduling conflict, oh, they couldn't fly someone out. That was in Seoul. I mean, literally, everybody was fucking there. Boa was fucking there, she slayed it. SNSD was there. Well, I don't know what happened with Chungmin. Is Chungmin still in the military? But had just gotten out of the military. I think, let me see here, I'm trying to read here. I always forget about who's in the damn fucking military. Yeah, Yoonho had came back and basically did TVXQ stuff alone. Let's see. I think Changmin might still be in the military is why. So that makes sense. But FX ain't in the fucking military. So and if they are, then you got some strange political stuff that I don't know about going on. But I didn't expect this to turn into a 14-minute, 15-minute video, but I just really feel like talking about it because, you know, the Jessica thing is the epitome. It was the last nail in the coffin for me, as you guys probably remember back in, when was it? Like 2014? No, I mean 2015. When I finally kind of snapped with SM. And I know those videos aren't out anymore, but yeah, okay, it was the end of 14. It was right after EXO Chris and then Luhan, and the Luhan thing was like, oh, we're not sure about it, and then it came out as true, and then when the Jessica thing happened, people thought, oh, she was hacked, that she didn't post that, and then fucking like 3 hours later or something, we get a fucking confirmation saying, oh yeah, from the SM, oh yeah, Jessica's gonna be leaving, and I just fucking was in disbelief. I lost it. I'm sure a lot of you guys that were with me remember that video. And I know it's not on here anymore, but I was angry. I think I even called what's his name? Kim Young-min, right? Kim Young-min, yeah. I called him, I called him in Korean like a money-hungry pig or whatever. When I typed in Kim Young-min, I see petition Kim Young-min to resign from his position as CEO of SM. You know what? I am. I would have signed it, but it's already closed. Hey, I got 56,000 people. 5,600 people signing it. But that was quite a while ago. When was this made? Whatever. I know I'm kind of rambling here. But whatever. Anyways, yeah. I saw a post on, I think, Twitter a few weeks ago saying that after Kim Young-min took over after Isuman, that basically everything fell to even more shit. And I agree, yeah. His freedom of speech, I think he's a selfish piece of shit, but doesn't give a fuck about the artist. I saw Isuman. Isuman was at SM Town. I saw him in person, Isuman. And I'm not saying he's not complicit with it, but you know, SM is named after him, even though it's no longer Suman or Star Museum, because they've changed the name 3 times. Now it's just SM Entertainment without a meaning, but it did start out as being SM for Suman, and then it was Star Museum, and now it's SM Entertainment. But SM has a very long history, and a really dark one, and it just seems like that dark history just doesn't end. And I told you guys, the ones that you remember, I was optimistic about 21. I said, I don't think 21's going to disband, they're going to come back, there's no way, and 21 disbanded. But I'm telling you right now, I'm pretty sure FX is going to disband. If they come back, I feel like it's going to be their last one and that's it. But they may not disband. They may just do one of those things that SM does where, like, they don't fucking promote, but they're not disbanded. They're just technically still signed with the label, which they have a lot of artists like that, or they're still signed with SM, but they don't really promote a lot. And it's just ridiculous, you know. FX was always an amazing group, you know. They were just mistreated in the eyes publicly by SM. So I don't know what happened to them, you know, behind closed doors at SM. But again, there's no denying that FX was treated differently than the other groups. You know, why did it take them like 4.5 years to get a fucking fan club and a fucking goddamn fan color and name and all that and everything? Again, I like EXO, no harping on EXO, no harping on Red Velvet or anything, but why did EXO debut way after them and then immediately get their fan club, where FX was basically thrown to the wind, and basically, yeah, like, they technically, I guess, have a fan club name, but it's like barely even like comparable to EXO-L's or to Solan or ELF, because they fucking didn't have it until so far after their debut, and basically suddenly left, making it a different group at this point as far as I'm concerned, because you don't have the same group once you start taking out members, and that's where we sit now. I don't see FX coming back, and that sucks, but I think I'd rather just have it like, how do I say this? I think I'd rather just have a concrete answer on it than have us hanging about it, because the suspense about it is just really obnoxious and upsetting. Like, I just want a concrete statement. Like, we were so surprised when Sully left. We're so surprised when Chris left. So surprised when Jessica left. It's like with this FX thing, just fucking cut the cord. Just let it go. Like, pull the plug on the life support if it's really gonna be that kind of a conclusion. Or bring them back. You know, I would love to see them come back. But if you're not going to have them come back, then don't have us sitting here being hopeful, thinking that they're going to come back. Basically, think of FX as like somebody, you know, in a coma or something on life support. Like, if they're going to come back, if they have a chance to come back, let's wait for them and let's support them. But if SM just is going to throw them away, then just do it already. Because I'm sick of SM's fucking bullshit. I've been sick of SM's bullshit since fucking 2009. Even though I'm a big SM artist fan, it's still my least fucking favorite company. And probably they also don't like me if they've seen my videos that I've been harping on them. But you know what? I just tell the truth. I don't talk bullshit unless people deserve it. Have I been opinionated sometimes? Yes, but when I say I talk the truth, my opinions are all based on facts, and most of my opinions are based on legal fucking facts. And those are even more than just a fucking fact. You know, it turns an argument this size into an argument you can't ignore it. It's right in your face, you know. And you can go look up the big stack, the big document of their fucking goddamn slave contracts online if you want to look at them. And there's nothing you can say about it. Now, anyway, so this was supposed to be a reaction to Jessica's fucking music video. So I'm sorry that it turned into an SM rant, but I guess it's been overdue, I guess. I haven't really ranted about SM in a long time. And, you know, Jessica is a sensitive thing for me. It's the 10th year anniversary of SNSD, so it's a sensitive thing. If you saw my reaction to the other ones. And I just gotta talk about it. I'm just sick of SM's bullshit. I'm really sick of SM's bullshit. And I don't know. I'm gonna leave it at that, I guess, guys. Let me know your comments. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know if you think FX will come back. Again, I'm hopeful. I'm not trying to be like a downer. I'm just trying to be realistic. And like I said, I thought YG would bring 21 back, and I'm not saying like, oh yeah, well YG does the same shit. No, they don't. The 21 thing is a completely separate thing. Yeah, it was mishandled, but it's not mishandled in the way SM shit is mishandled. You know, the way SM stuff is mishandled is all about fucking greed. It's like Park Geun-hye and fucking the CEO of Samsung sitting in prison right now. You know, it's that kind of shit. You know, in my opinion, it's that kind of dirty money shit. I'm not saying they're doing anything illegal. That's not what I mean. I'm not saying they're doing anything illegal, but I'm saying it's all about money. Or corruption in the form of only caring about money over their fucking artists. I'm not saying Kim Young-min or anybody in SM is doing anything illegal, but I'm telling you they're doing stuff immoral, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. Freedom of speech, I can say that. On the other hand, you know, Samsung and Park Geun-hye, they've not been found guilty yet, but, you know, that kind of corruption that they're charged with or whatever, bribery, that's illegal stuff. Yeah, it's also immoral, but that's more illegal than you know, we can probably say about SM. But I don't know. I don't know what goes on behind closed doors. I've heard horror stories from some insiders in different companies, not necessarily SM, but I've heard some shit. I don't know how much of it's true, but I've heard some stuff that I'm not even comfortable talking about on my YouTube channel about some of the stuff that goes on in some of these entertainment agencies. But I can put one company's name out there, Open World Entertainment, I think it was called. Get an idea of what I'm talking about. I don't know what goes on behind closed doors, and I probably don't want to know. But I do want to know one thing, and that is fucking FX coming back, or are they going to be disbanded? Because I just want that fucking answered already. I want them to come back, or I just want SM to fucking let us know what's going on and stop playing games. So, and treat all your artists fairly, and stop doing anything that makes your artists want to fucking leave. It's annoying. It hurts you, it hurts them, and it hurts us. It's a lose situation, SM. It's been like that since day motherfucking one. Here I go. Here, you guys remember this from a while ago. It's been a while. It's been like that since day motherfucking one. It's been like that since SM got the fucking lawsuit from the 3 members of Dongbangsinki. It's been like that since fucking then. It's been like that since before that, because they had all those problems that bellowed up into that fucking lawsuit. It's been like that for how many motherfucking years? It's going on about 10 years since that too, SM. You celebrate SNSD 10-year anniversary, well, guess what? You might want to celebrate the fucking anniversary of you guys getting sued and losing in court. Because you guys need to fucking get your shit together. Get your shit together. Treat your fucking artists right. And I'm done ranting. I'm sorry, guys. I had to let that out. You guys always see me screaming and laughing and happy, but you know, I also I got a little dragon in me sometimes when I get passionate about something. But you gotta have passion. You know, I'm passionate about K-pop, which means when I see something wrong or see something that I feel is hurting my favorite artist, I'm gonna come out about it. I'm gonna talk about it. I'm not gonna let it be hidden. So again, let me know your thoughts. Let me know your comments. I want to know what you guys think about Jessica still. Again, I support everybody. It's just for me, it's still never gonna be the same. And I'm sure everybody's gonna be different, but for some people, it's just never gonna be the same. And it's unfortunate, but it's not the same. So it is what it is. When it comes to the other artists, you know, I do my best to just support them, but with FX, it needs to just be concrete at this point. I'm really sick of this shit. I'm looking at this picture this whole time of Kim Young-min standing next to the SM sign, and he looks like such a fucking douchebag. I'm sorry. He just looks like a fucking cocksucker, and that's my opinion, but he just looks like an asshole. Like, at least Lee Soo-man is smiling. This guy is like... Anyway, just Google Kim Young-min, and you'll see the goddamn picture I'm talking about. He's standing next to the white SM logo inside the fucking building. Anyways, I'm gonna stop my rant. This has been Shane's K-pop videos uncut. I guess that's what this is. Shane's K-pop videos uncut. Let me know if you want more stuff like this, right? It's kind of go off for like a fucking half hour after a music video reaction or whatever I'm doing, and just talk to you about whatever's on my mind that's related to what I'm reacting to. And that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking with me for so long. For those that have been here for a while, if this is your first video of mine, welcome aboard. Sorry there's an angry rant at the end. Don't get me wrong, I love the SM artists, and that's exactly why I made this rant. It's just something that I'm passionate about. So anyways, hit the subscribe button if you are new. Make sure you stay subscribed. Hit the little notification bell if you want to know when I make a new video. It'll be sent to you, to your phone, to whatever on your YouTube. And that's been Shane's K-pop videos for the day. I'm pretty worn out now. Till the next one, guys. I'll see you later. Bye.